Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Boy, am I hungry. It's time to refuel. You know, that's actually what I used to say when I first started doing these reviews, but now it's just a simple comedic aspect of it all. But I used to say that, and that's harking back to the glory days of 2012, back when I just cleared through the whole McDonald's menu. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is Running an Empty Food Review. I'm your host, as always, Report of the Week, and here we are back, another day, another review. Now it's late afternoon reviews on Thursday. Of course, Thursday the 5th of May, 4:25 p.m. I went out this afternoon, got some lunch at Burger King, and then I went over and a while later got some Popeyes for the review that I said I was going to do, and of course, here we are, doing said review. Now, I'm just trying to find it on the Popeyes website. Here it is. Okay. So, here's what we got. Popeyes, of course, is releasing some new items. They always are. And this is no exception. It's the Southern Fare tenders from Popeyes. What they like to say about the Southern Fare tenders, is that it kind of brings back that authentic cuisine that you'll find that, you'll hark back to those days when you were at the county fair or the state fair and you just ate that great quality chicken there. This is what it's supposed to taste like. Now, if they're talking about the fairs around here, they're setting the bar really, really low. I'll tell you that right now. Because I've been to my fair of fairs. I have, though. I've been to my share of them. And I just got to say, the chicken there was never good. It was never good. It was always too expensive, and just was. If it didn't just taste bad, it a little while later the effects really kicked in. If you know what I mean. But this is never good. Same thing with pizza at fairs. I don't know why people like the pizza at those places. I mean, there's not even a pizza oven at those little kiosks. I don't know. But hey, when they're the only game in town, what are you gonna do? Southern Fare Chicken, I think it's called. It says the new Southern Fare chicken tenders are marinated in authentic Louisiana seasonings before being breaded in sweet cornmeal and then fried. They're paired up with the new wild honey mustard dipping sauce, served with Cajun fries and a biscuit for $4.99. So that's what we got. Here is we'll show off the main thing first. Here's your Southern Fare chicken tender, very crispy. Here is the new dipping sauce, which we'll try out. Of course, the face, as someone said. And then, of course, the ubiquitous biscuit. Alright, we'll just take a tender, and we'll put the dipping sauce here because we will try it. And we'll just start, eating. Already in. I'm going to tell you what it tastes without the sauce, and then we'll try it with the sauce, and we'll see how that differentiates the flavor, if at all. Okay. So, here's what we got. Okay, we got the chicken, and we got the little seasonings on it, and then we got the sweet, they say cornmeal breading that they put on it. Now, when you bite in, first, the chicken. The chicken is standard quality of Popeyes, which is good, okay? I mean, if you come across a KFC and a Popeyes in the same place, literally just always go to Popeyes. They're superior. They're a superior chicken place in every single regard. You just got to go to Popeyes, all right? Chicken is excellent, very tender, very juicy, and just extremely rich in flavor. It's not dried out. It's not overdone. It's not undercooked. Extremely fresh, extremely tender, extremely juicy, and just top notch. I believe it or not, when I actually got these tenders here, they actually said, "Would you mind waiting like 5 minutes? We can get out a whole new batch right out of the fryer for you." And I said, "That'd be great." So I got some of the freshest ones around for this meal. I thought that was nice of them to do, rather than give me the ones that were sitting out of there for who knows how long. But I thought that was nice of them. Now, as for the breading, this is what's the key component of it, and I think they just nailed it. I think they did an excellent job on it, and I think they just nailed this one. The breading itself, they said it was sweet. You bite in after the chicken, you get this little hint of sweetness to it. It's not overpowering. Doesn't overtake the flavor of the chicken itself, but it's there and it's noticeable. You get, of course, the crunch from the breading, a little bit of a saltiness from all the Cajun spices, but then you get this nice sweetness to it. All right, this real kick of sweetness. Unlike the M&M's, funny comparison, but unlike the M&M's with the honey that kind of just dissipates right there, the sweetness for these actually does sit around for a little bit. It kind of just blends in with the chicken, blends in with the saltiness and the other little seasonings on it, and it really just combines together. And you're eating this chicken, this great, rich, juicy chicken, and then you get this little sweetness to it too. And I think that's almost like a little cherry on top, But even without the sauce, it's excellent. I mean, I could just get another order of these. Sorry about that. I have, I guess, a little, I don't know, congestion or something. So anyways, that's what we got there. Now it also comes with, of course, the wild honey mustard. Not domesticated honey mustard, by the way, but, wild honey mustard. Most honey mustard nowadays is, of course, domesticated, but sometimes you'll find some wild honey mustard plants growing in the field somewhere. So this is what that is. We dip this in, and we'll just see what it tastes like. So, the wild honey mustard, pretty much what you can expect, and this is another good thing, that if you want, you might say, well, I like the sweetness, I like the tenderness of the chicken, but maybe I want a little spice to it also. Alright, this is where the wild honey mustard will come in. Dip the chicken in the wild honey mustard sauce. Again, as any honey mustard would, adds that extra sweetness to it, adds that bit of a little tanginess to it, but then as a little bit of an aftertaste, now I'm kind of feeling it. You get this little spiciness that comes in, kind of the Louisiana aspect, of it all. But you get this, spicy aftertaste that kind of comes in. And, I mean, this literally has everything. You want sweet chicken? You got it. You want a little spice of your chicken? You got it. You want a little tanginess of your chicken? You got it. You want even more sweetness? You got it. I'm extremely impressed by it. I really am. I know I really like those shrimp by Popeyes. This is on that same tier. There is literally not even a bad thing about this. Price-wise for this one was just $4.99, under $5 for this great meal, and extremely impressed by it in every way. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, out of 10, what I'm going to be rating the Southern, what do they call it? The Southern Fare chicken tenders from Popeyes. These good old tendies, they're going to be getting a 9.2 out of 10. It's a 9.2. Of course, there's always some improvements, but for what they are, for what they're worth, excellent. Excellent in almost every regard. So, extremely good quality, extremely good price. You want Popeyes, get these because you really get a little bit of everything with it. So I highly recommend getting these, and that's all I got. Coming up this weekend, of course, Pizza Hut review. Hope to see you next. Take care. And please don't do anything stupid on Friday or Saturday, even Sunday too. Gotta show Sunday some love, That's all. Kirk out.